Yeah, we're good. Here we are, first game for the first and second place of DC Challenge. Legend versus DC Arsenal.
Here we go, and we're off.
Nice even spread across the field. Looks like 7 alive for both teams once again.
Both teams playing it safe.
Not a lot of people getting shot off the break on this field. You know, there's just so many bunkers up there in the center.
Brad McCurley makes it to the car wash. Gets into that first side, that first snake side on the car wash there.
And that's a sign of a great player, man. He made a big move, and he didn't stop at that car wash. He went straight into the snake, and he's looking to do damage.
No hesitation. And JC Whittington actually does not know he's there. He's actually looking. Both guys in the center are actually looking snake side. They're trying to, looks like they're trying to push that snake side just so they can actually get J-Rab maybe down the snake. And then you got Ian Martin watching the Dorito side over Brad there.
Sounds about right. Dave Baines hollering out that Legend has now filled into that car wash area, but Pat Rose in the center of the field. I believe that's Pat Rose, center Dorito, looking at the snake side, and he's going to be in deep trouble here. Brad,
hang on, Brad McCurley's on their snake too on the car wash side. Let's see if he can go to work here.
And that's exactly what we're looking for. I look for Pat to take a shot off the back of his head from Brad McCurley here in their car wash side.
See Dave Baines moves out to the tower. You got Cliff here moving to the snake side box here. JC Whittington is playing very tight. He's being pinched from Brad McCurley actually.
So what needs to happen now is they have to get Steven Pitts up that Dorito side of the field and bunker out Brad McCurley. It's really hard for your team to function or push any part of this field without clearing that guy out. And now it's going to be tough for him. They let Jerry into that car wash. He's going to support Brad, and he's going to keep everyone who comes after him with their heads down.
JC Whittington knows he's there. You know, he's got to stay tight as possible. And if Cliff over here in the snake just stays alive, he's drawing the guns for Brad just to go to work. And Brad has kept his head up the whole time. Nobody's putting any kind of pressure on him.
Absolutely. Well, what really needs to happen right now, which will be incredibly hard to break down on the field, is as Heyman Chapman shooting the tape side for Brad McCurley, he needs to crawl around and jump into their car wash, especially now that JC Whittington died out of the tower.
And it looks like Pat Rhodes out of the back snake side corner.
And Pat Rhodes, and there it is. Brad McCurley goes into their car wash, look for a kill out of the center Dorito.
It looks like he's trying to shoot a J-Rab there in the
J-Rab in that little Aztec snake tower.
Takes one to the face.
That's not a major loss for them. It'll give DC Arsenal a little bit of a push knowing that they got that kill, but it's going to be really tough with Brad McCurley in their car wash. Here it comes.
Brad McCurley getting blown away, but actually doing damage.
That was a great move. Clears out the center Dorito. What needs to happen now is Jerry in the car wash for Legend needs to push into that car wash and keep the pressure going.
See, now that actually kind of freed up Justin Rabikoff a little bit as far as... Justin Rabikoff getting called out.
Getting clipped.
To the snake side corner.
Again, a desperation move to that snake side corner by Dave Baines, just trying to spread that field long enough to get a few kills off Legend. Legend now in their snake 2 with Damian Ryan right behind him.
A nice shot at the back left corner too. Heyman Chapman did another one to the dome.
Back left drops. It is now, it looks like 5-on-1 in Legend's favor. 5-on-2 in Legend's favor. You have Steven Pitts in Dorito 2 and Dave Baines in the snake corner.
Two guys that are real clutch, actually. Steven Pitts, like I said, he's a top player in the game. A lot of people don't realize that, and he doesn't really get a lot of recognition. He's a real quiet guy. Let's see if he can actually do something here.
Absolutely. Most of you might recognize Steven Pitts from his run with Team Dynasty, just streaking up the center of the field every game for them.
Looks like Steven Pitts takes one. He's shot out of the Dorito.
Yeah, and sometimes even the most clutch players for your team can't pull it out. When it's a full team on two. So,
Dave the Beast.
And now it's honestly just a matter of time before Legend figures it out.
Damian Ryan making a move down to their side of the snake. He knows that there's a guy left in the corner. Damian Ryan is actually very good at reading the field. He knows, he's real quick. Let's see what he can do with Dave Baines here.
And Legend putting it together in the back, communicating across the field.
Damian Ryan shooting out Dave Baines.
And they clean up. Legend takes game 1.
They actually hit 3.
They did?
Yeah, because one guy got out and they still hit 3.
It was a pretty convincing win here by Legend. I mean, they're hanging the flag with,
looks like Damian Ryan got
it looks like 5 bodies alive. I mean, it was honestly just a matter of time. Right off the bat, they got some quick kills. They cruised down that field, and a big touche to Brad McCurley for really opening up the game and clearing out that center player.
Do that guy in the to bunker the guy out of the center Dorito really took the pressure off for Cliff to get in the snake and let him kind of go to work and kind of freed up a lot on the snake side because they kind of posted up on the snake side.
Absolutely. We'll see if they can keep their head straights for game 2.
Let's see it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.